Do you want to meet the characters from the Odyssey, the epic poem by Homer, and the inspiration behind Christopher Nolan's new movie? Gods, monsters, and one man trying to get back home. Let's begin this legendary journey. Before superheroes, before space travel, there was the Odyssey, a tale of war, love, gods, and destiny. The story that inspired generations, and now, even Christopher Nolan. This is the Odyssey. Let's meet the characters of this epic adventure.
Odysseus, king of Ithaca, brilliant mind and tireless warrior. His greatest weapon is not the sword, but his wit. He invented the Trojan horse, outsmarted gods and monsters, and spent 10 years facing storms, temptations, and trials to return to his family. He symbolizes the human struggle to reunite with what we love. Penelope, queen of Ithaca and wife of Odysseus, she is one of the strongest symbols of fidelity and inner strength. For 20 years, she lives with the uncertainty of whether her husband is alive, while her palace fills with men trying to force her to marry one of them and forget Odysseus. But Penelope resists, not with weapons, but with intelligence, dignity, and unbreakable hope. Telemachus, the son of Odysseus and Penelope. At the story's start, he is an insecure young man, but soon embarks on his own quest to find his father and discover who he really is. His transformation is a parallel story of growth and courage. Athena, goddess of wisdom and strategy. The invisible guide and protector of Odysseus, she appears in different forms to advise and help, especially Telemachus. She is the mind that pulls the strings of fate, always working for balance and justice. Zeus, king of the gods. From the heights of Olympus, he watches the conflict between mortals and deities. Though mostly neutral, his word is law. When he intervenes, everything changes. Poseidon, god of the sea and Odysseus's main enemy. He punishes him for blinding his son Polyphemus. His storms, delays, and punishments symbolize the fury of the sea and the force of the unexpected. Where he rules, there is no calm. Calypso, an immortal nymph who falls in love with Odysseus and holds him captive for years on her island. She offers him eternity by her side, but he chooses to return home, showing that true love frees rather than traps. King Nestor, an old ally of Odysseus from the Trojan War. Telemachus visits him seeking news. He symbolizes ancestral wisdom and respect for the values of the past. King Menelaus, king of Sparta and husband of Helen. Another old comrade in arms. He shares with Telemachus what he knows about his father's whereabouts, helping him continue his quest. Helen, the woman whose abduction sparked the Trojan War. Beautiful, enigmatic, wise. In this story, she represents the power of memory and how one person can change the fate of empires. Euryclea, Odysseus's old nursemaid. She has known him since childhood. She is the living memory of home, the silent witness to waiting. Euryclea represents memory, fidelity, and the truth known only by those who have loved us forever. She will play a crucial role in the story's ending. Circe, a powerful sorceress who turns men into beasts. Her magic challenges Odysseus's will, but he resists, and she, impressed, becomes his ally. With her, the hero learns that not all the unknown is an enemy. Mentes, a wise old man, often Athena in disguise. He represents guidance without imposition, timely advice that can change a fate. Antinous and the suitors, the usurpers who invade Odysseus's palace, consume his wealth, and pressure Penelope to remarry. They embody arrogance, abuse of power, and the threat of oblivion. Their fate is inevitable. Polyphemus, a brutal and savage Cyclops, son of Poseidon. Odysseus defeats him with cunning, not force. He is proof that even the greatest monsters can be overcome if we use our intelligence. Princess Nausicaa, young, brave, and generous. Nausicaa symbolizes pure youth, selfless hospitality, and the moment when an act of kindness can change someone's fate. King Alcinous, father of Nausicaa and king of the Phaeacians. He represents wise and generous hospitality, a sacred virtue in the ancient world. These are the faces of the most extraordinary journey ever told. The Odyssey is not just a story about coming home. It is a mirror of all we face: obstacles, tough decisions, losses, loves that sustain us, and a constant struggle to stay true to who we are. If this is your first step on this journey, you are not alone. Every week, new chapters will bring you closer to the heart of the myth. Please subscribe, share, and join us as we travel through ancient seas and timeless emotions. See you in the next episode of The Odyssey.